Hey guys, Kev here, and I am going to do my first impression slash disassembly on the CKF EVO 2.0. And this knife has stolen my heart. When I first saw it, Kyle, DTOM Knives and Gear, my good buddy, he got the EVO 1.0, or just the EVO, I guess, and he was lusting after it for like a month before. And of course, he's in a group chat with myself and Jake from Bearded Gear. And I mean, it was like constant for a month. He talked about that knife and how bad he wanted it. It was his grail and all this stuff. And he found a deal for one. And it was actually like in his area. So he drove to meet a guy. And you damn sure know he was strapped when he went to that mall parking lot. And he got his Evo, and he freaking loves that thing. I mean, he literally raves about it. It's his favorite knife. Until maybe now, the Synapse XL might be his favorite. I think he's kind of going back and forth there. But anyway, he loves the thing. And then Jake was able to get one from somebody that he knew locally, which is kind of funny. They both got theirs from people locally and drove to get it, which is really rare in this day and age with knives. He got the 2.0, this exact spec right here. And they both raved about it, but I still kind of thought it was sort of ugly. I don't know. When you first look at this thing, unless you're into like these kind of, I don't even want to say tactical, because it's not really, these weird looking knives. It's funny to me. I was joking around with Jake and Kyle saying this reminds me of, do you remember that cartoon slash anime? I don't know what it was. That TV show in the 90s called Dinosaurs. With the family of dinosaurs that lived like in a normal house, and you know, the dad would be like chilling on the couch, and the one kid would always be yelling mama, mama. Anyway, this reminds me of that. I think it's the jimping right here kind of reminds me of the top of the head on the dad. I don't know. Go check it out. I sent them an image of it, and it's like dead on. To me, it is anyway. But anyway, so once I got it, because, you know, like I found out there was a drop coming from Jake, actually. Like 2 minutes before the drop, he sent a link and like nothing else. And I was like, oh, snap. And I went over and I logged in, got everything set up, boom, dropped, and I just snagged one. Because these are going for like $900, $1,000 on the secondary. I literally have probably knocked over everything that I have here right now. But yeah, they're going for a lot of money on the secondary. And this new is like $590. So, I mean, that's, you know, a big markup, almost double the price for this knife. But I'm starting to understand why. It is so freaking good. Of course, I dropped it again. Jesus, Kev. But yeah, so I got it. And the reason it took me a little bit longer to do this disassembly, usually like the day I get it or the next day, I do the disassembly. After I unboxed it, I was playing with it, and I noticed a little bit of blade play. Like, not a lot, because it has these studs, or whatever you call them, that basically act as the stop pin. And that really helps with side to side, but I could feel a little bit. So I tightened it down, and then I kept playing with it that night, and it just slowly would walk, right? And you'd end up with a little bit of play again, and it would free drop like this. But there was a little bit of play, and that bothers me. I just don't like that. So I put a little Loctite in there and let it dry overnight. And it's really hard, guys. When you have a knife you love this much, it is so hard to just put it in your case and forget about it for a day to let Loctite dry. So I did that. And, of course, I still occasionally took it out and flipped it. But then I've been playing with it since then, and my God, there's no play at all, and it has just continued to break in to where now it just drops shut. When I first, did the Loctite and everything, it was, it wasn't like not drop shut, but you had to give it a little bit of a shake, and it just has broken in so nicely. So I kind of didn't want to mess with it. And I wasn't even going to do a disassembly, but you know what? This knife is so cool. I want to see what's inside, and I'm betting other people do too. So let's take a look, guys. Zoom out here. I'm having trouble zooming out for some reason. It's like I'm not tapping on the right thing, but I am. God, I am so frustrated with this thing right now. See that? I can zoom. It just won't let me zoom out. Holy cow, I am freaking flipping shit in 2 seconds. All right, hang on, guys. I'm going to start this over. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've never had a problem zooming in and out, but once I zoom in, I can't. Now I can zoom out. Whatever. So I'm going to leave it like this and hope I don't have to deal with it. So I have my usual supplies here, guys. My bougie Zerk drivers. Brian Brown knives, Vulcan driver, Scout Leather Co. driver. This thing's starting to break in a little bit. That bearing is starting to work, and it's spinning a little more. This one is just ridiculous. Just spins all day. Then I have some KPL heavy. I think I'm just going to use the heavy because it's a bigger knife. Loctite, which I'll use when I close it up. And I have patches and alcohol and a Coke, of course. Gotta have that Coca-Cola. So this bad boy is rocking T15 on the pivot and T10 on the rest of the screws. So I did Loctite this, so it might be a little bit of a bear. Interesting. It seems to have a spinning pivot. How the hell is that supposed to work? There's no tooling on this side. Oh, shit. This could be a really short video, guys. If I can't get this to break, we're screwed. It's basically stuck at that point. That would be so silly and stupid. It's not a keyed pivot? It's not a keyed pivot, guys. Ooh, did I just cut myself? I mean, how am I supposed to get it apart? See that? It's just spinning. Great. Wish I knew that before I Loctited it. That's freaking ridiculous. Oh, great. Now there's a little bit of play because I got it a little bit or what? I just locked it down. Interesting. Now it's super tight. But how does that help anybody? So I can't turn it this way, but I can turn it this way. That is so weird. Maybe if I just keep going, it'll eventually break. I don't know. I feel like I need to put pressure on this, but you can only get so much pressure. You're not going to get... Oh. Come on, baby. Do you know how stupid this is, CKF? Why would you make it spinning? I mean, am I crazy? It just keeps spinning and spinning. But then if I go this way... Uh-oh. Yeah, right there, it locked down. That is super weird. So you're not supposed to take this apart? I've heard you can. I've heard people have taken it apart. I'm going to do it really fast. See if that breaks it somehow. I don't get this. I'm going to push in a little and see if that helps. Nope. Shit balls. It's got to be coming loose, because how the hell can I tighten it but not? Like, how does that make any freaking sense? If you could tighten it, but you can't loosen it? It's just spinning, guys. I don't know what the fuck to do. Holy shit, that's drop shutty. Yeah, and there's play, so it's definitely loosening. It's just not coming all the way out. I don't understand that. So weird, guys. Can I tighten it again? Watch this. Turn it this way. Oh, now it's just spinning this way. What if I put a little pressure down? Yeah, look at that. Tightens right up. Dude, what the balls? Oh, shit balls. Oh, God. Well, just marred up the finish really well. Classic move right there. Damn it, Kev. Look at that. Whoops. Just can't get it apart. I mean, it's literally impossible. Push on the... It's definitely making it harder to turn, which is what I want. Come on, break. I didn't put that much in there. Ah, shit. Why would you use a fucking spinning pivot? How frustrating is that shit right there? Can't believe I fucked the scale up too. So much for trading this one. It's off center. I definitely am moving it. That's for damn sure. The pivot's coming loose. It's just taking... Is it just taking forever or what? The pivot's like coming out the other side. Like I might be getting it. Jesus, fuck me, dude. Seriously. You can see it's off center now, obviously. Now it's just spinning like very easily. Okay. Come on, baby. Just come out. Fuck. It's basically loose at this point. I mean, it's fucking moving in there. Look at that. My God, this fucking... just come out, for fuck's sake. It's like it's completely loose, but it just doesn't want to come out. It's almost like I could take the knife apart. Hang on. See if maybe... Man, I'm pissed that I scratched the shit out of this thing. I'm sure it'll clean up, but it's just annoying as fuck. Classic fucking disassembly here, guys. Why do they have to use so much fucking Loctite? Like, let people take your shit apart, you fucks. Hate that shit. So annoying. I literally can't even break it on this. Finally. Jesus. Fuck me. Oh, let's just scratch some more. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I don't know. Is that Loctite? You can see the scale coming off now. Good. Fucker. Just need it to come apart, though. I'm not pissed off. I'm fine. Fine. Perfectly fine. All right. Can I get it apart is the goddamn question. The rest of it is coming apart. Just fucking spins and spins and spins. Like, oh, feel something. Is it just like taking forever? But it's actually coming off? Like, it feels like it moves. That's the weird part. Feels like it is coming loose a little bit. Man, I went way too far with this, guys. Oh! Trying to be careful, but also not be careful. Because I need to get this fucker apart. Here's to hoping it goes back together. Guessing a little heat would help, but I just don't have that right now. Come on, just pop apart, you bitch. Don't be like that. Like, there's no way I can do this for nothing. it starts spinning like this, like freely, and I'm like, yeah, it's coming. And then it doesn't. Am I missing a piece now? This side wants to come off, it just doesn't come out. I'm gonna be careful with that stop pin. If that thing comes out and then I don't have the thing apart, I'm fucked. I don't have anything that I can like. So annoying. Like, I'm just trying to get something in there so it like gives me the leverage I need. What the fuck? Just switched those, didn't I? Like, man, am I frustrated right now. Look at it. Okay. Now what? I strip the screw. Great. If this is the right one, how does it just keep ending up in this fucking driver? What the fuck is going on, guys? Am I bananas? Okay. It was just free spinning, so I thought it was. Look at that. It's just spinning like it should come out. I don't understand how you don't have a keyed fucking pivot on a $600 knife. Like, I am pissed right now. I'm so confused. It literally is like coming apart. Come on, baby. Felt like I got it. And then it's just spinning like that, like perfectly, like it should just come out. come on, for shit's sake. Like, without fail, if there's a fucking piece of shit knife, I get it. Like, it's just epic. I don't know what else I can do at this point. I'm not going to sit here and pry the fucker apart. But look at it. It's so close to coming apart. Like, I just don't understand. What am I doing? I'm taking the camera. Holy shit and balls, guys. I turned the camera off because I was just absolutely ready to flip a gourd. I tried a lighter on this to get it to come loose. I tried angling, torquing. I tried all types of shit. Yeah, I put a lot of Loctite in there, but still, it shouldn't have been like that. And look at that fucking scratch. Oh, boy. I finally put a T20 on here, which, by the way, that pivot is a T20, not a T15. That screw took a lot of abuse just now and survived it all, baby. I think I have extra hardware if I need it. Holy shit, I wish they gave you an extra scale, because I totally fucked these scales up, but whatever. Alright, let's get it the rest of the way apart, right? Get the pivot out. Jesus Christ, Kev. Alright, so I'd rather take this side off, right? No. Whatever. So I'm hoping it goes back together okay. I really was fucking wrenching on this sucker, doing all types of shit, trying to get that to come loose. That is absolute horse shit, in my opinion, because, I mean, I had to Loctite it for it not to fucking have blade play constantly. Like, it was literally after 5 minutes, it would start having play again. So you have to put Loctite in. And I figured I needed a lot because this is a heavy-ass blade, you know? I'm hoping I didn't do too much damage here, guys. We'll see in a second. So I tried the lighter. Probably burnt some shit. Let's see. Guys, this is what you do with your $600 knife. You fucking totally try to destroy it. See if it can hold up. Looks like it'll be okay. The bearings are all fucking nasty. You know, I wanted to clean it to begin with. It was kind of gritty when I got it. Put all these pry bars and shit away. Jesus, Kev. Look at all that freaking Loctite. That's all from me, guys. So, I'm an idiot. Which I freely admit. So, whatever. Alright, here comes the fun part, guys. We're going to clean this. Let me move some stuff around. Move these over. This is all... This side goes this side over here. I just want to clean this area a little bit before I start, because I totally got shit everywhere. Clean work area is important, guys. So, lay that down. Start with some alky, right? We're going to need it. For sure we're going to need it. Just drop it everywhere. That's the way to do it. Let's start with these bearings, because they are fucking nasty, man. Now, I don't know how much of that is just from what I was just doing and how much of it was nasty to begin with, but I'm just praying I can get this back together and centered, because I don't know if I did it. I don't think I did anything really damaging. Like, I pried a little bit, but you know me, I'm super safe about stuff like that. Man, look at these bearings. They're interesting. It looks like they're supposed to have more balls in them, but they didn't put them in. I don't know. Weird. So here's one pre-cleaning. They're like the nylon caged ones. They're pretty good. Luckily, I have another set of almost everything here, except for the scales, I think. So if I did jack something up, I think I could fix it. It just sucks. How do you not have a keyed pivot. Like, I need to look at that. Like, this is not a keyed pivot. It's free spinning. I mean, there's nothing there, right? I mean, that is just fucking stupid. This is such an expensive knife to not have that. And that's your risk, guys. When you use Loctite, if you have a free spinning pivot and no tooling on the other side, like, they needed to put tooling on this side, because, like, how am I, if it gets locked up like that, you can't get it apart. Like, I don't know. I just think that was silly of them. And how much does it cost to add a little bit of a key to it, you know? I might try to put this back together without Loctite. And go from there. But I'm guessing I'm going to need it again. And I think this time I'll go really light on it and see if it sticks. I usually give the internal pivot a little spray like that to be safe. So we got that cleaned up. That was nasty, guys. Still is kind of nasty around down here. Let me grab my brass rod. So usually what I'll do is I'll take this guy, take the pointy end, and I'll just kind of drag it around the surface that I'm trying to clean. And that way it gets into those crevices. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, I need some more alcohol here. Just spraying that alcohol everywhere. Let me put that dryer. Okay, so here's the 1 scale, clip side. Not too bad. Looks like this stop pin is in there, so that's good. I was worried that it was gonna like pop out when I was taking it apart, and then if I never got it apart, it was never gonna go back together, because I would have had to have gotten that in there. You see that little gap of space? That's interesting. Hang on. I don't know if that's something playing tricks on me or what, but worst disassembly of all time, guys. Please don't ever do anything I just did. I mean, I'll probably leave whatever I recorded on here, but you should zoom through it. And I was cursing and cussing, and then I just turned it off because I didn't think I'd get it. And then I just kept trying, because that's me. I'm a sucker. I gotta keep going. Check this side out. Show side scales. So the scales aren't too bad. I mean, you can see how much gunk was on this thing, though. Again, not sure how much of that was already there. Clean in here. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I mean, other than this bullshit, this knife has become my favorite. Just such a good knife. Like, the fun factor of it, the sounds it makes. I mean, sound for me is such a huge key. It really, really is. So if I get a knife with really cool sounds, I'm excited. Like, that was one of the things that I didn't like about the Axon, was that it, I mean, I still have it, but it doesn't make cool sounds, you know? This thing makes awesome sounds. So let's just look at this pivot real quick. Yeah, guys, it is 100% free spinning. Like, how is that even remotely smart? I don't even know how, I mean, we'll see, but I don't even know how I'm supposed to tighten it down. Here's the pivot screw, probably covered in, no, it's not even that bad. So what the hell? I mean, maybe I got most of it off. I had to go to this guy and have the blade halfway out, and that kind of somehow gave enough pressure to the pivot area that it let me break that seal. I mean, I was really struggling, guys. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. I was ready to call Russia and be like, Please save me. I fucked up my knife. I can't believe these screws are steel for a $600 knife. Although, again, I kind of like that because they stick to the drivers, you know. All right, last but not least, we have the blade, which probably took the most damage on that. But looks pretty good. I mean, should have been pretty well machined, right? So, hoping that holds true to form. I mean, it would be really hard to bend something out of place, right? I mean, unless I fucked with the lock bar, which I definitely was trying to avoid. But, you know me, guys, I'm worried. So, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I was freaking using a lighter, like, trying to get in there. You see, does that look a little burnt down here? I don't think I went to that area. Hold on. And it's M390 steel, so you'd think it would just be oxidization or whatever. And you could just wipe it right up with alcohol. But it doesn't seem to be coming off. God, why do they make those lids so hard to use? Sorry, I know I'm doing a lot off camera, but freaking out a little bit about my knife here. Yeah, and since the mail doesn't want to show up, you know, like, this is my newest acquisition that I'm really digging right now, so hope I can get her back together. There we go. Nope, sorry. Here's that scale again. Jeez, look at that marring. Kev. Well, if anybody hasn't put in a comment yet for the 500 sub giveaway, here's your answer to the stupidest thing I ever did. And I was trying to be careful, but I had the wrong bit, apparently. So, life is as life is. So, here we go. Please work. Is it keyed on this side? Like, it's so silly to me that it's not keyed, right? I don't know about you guys, but that's so stupid. All right, we start here. We put a little heavy down. Bonk. Bonk. I'm not going crazy, guys. I'm not going crazy. Do I have replacement bearings? I don't know. I'm not even messing with this shit right now. I just want to know if I can get this knife back together. I figure, is there keying on the blade? Is that how it locks the pin? I just don't understand why you would do it the way you're doing it. And I was stupid. I kept calling that thing a stop pin, didn't I? It's not a stop pin because it has the blade stops. So, no way that could be a stop pin. No detemp ball ramp, so cost cutting. Jeez, that looks terrible on that side, doesn't it? This bearing is all jacked up. I'm guessing this side would go down. Let me check the other one because I don't want it to be backwards. Yeah, I don't know. These bearings are just kind of shitty looking. That's the best way for me to put it. Or they're cut like shit. I don't know. One or the other. Last but not least, bink. Bonk. Bink. That should be enough, right? Kev. Worst freaking disassembly video ever. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay, hang on. Let's clean you then. Do you want to join the fucking party? Piece of shit. My God, look at all this grease under there. Jesus. Is it from me or from you? Stay on, please. Oh, it was that pin. Gotcha. Okay. Moments of truth. Moments. Of course, I couldn't use my bougie drivers because I had to have some fucked. See, look, it's just spinning, right? Because it's not keyed on the other side. So I have to push in to give it enough. But once it gets to the point where it needs to tighten, I'm wondering, oh, it's going to start spinning in my... Nope, it's tight. Okay, I don't know. Weird. Weird. I'm going to tighten this down in a second. I'm just getting them in. Yeah, smack the blade against your desk. That's smart too, okay. All right, no play. Please, please, please. Oh, great. Okay, it's not even functioning. Centering looks okay. So, let's see. Take a deep fucking breath, Kev. Take a deep fucking breath. Okay. No play. Yes. Yes! God, I'm excited. It flips. It drops. Well, it will drop, trust me. If I turn it another tiny bit. No play. Boom. And it just gets better and better and better. I might as well put the Loctite in. Man, I really hate that scratch. But whatever. It's got love marks, baby. Now it's a NAF. You know? Now it's my NAF, and I'm going to use it. I wasn't going to sell this anyway. I might have traded it to my buddy. But he ain't going to want it now. Sorry, Dougie. I know you wanted it, buddy. I don't even know if I like the CF one, but I don't know why you would trade me your more expensive version for this one with a scratch on it. I mean, you gotta be crazy. So, all right, we got a little Loctite on that side. And a little Loctite on this side. That's it. Not going crazy. Look at the centering. Watch it center up. Check it. No play. Good action. Now, I'm okay with it not just guillotining shut right now, because what happens is it breaks in. And the better you have your... that's a little too much. The better you have it, like, with no play, it's just better that way. Because it'll break in, and then you'll have no play and great action, which is ultimately what we want, right? There we go. Dead centered, good to go. So, Bit of a scare there, guys. Luckily, it wasn't the show side, right? It's not that bad. I mean, come on. We've seen other damage like this before on a knife, haven't we? Where is it? Right there. See that? So, it happens. It'll wear in just like this did. And, you know, like I said, this knife's probably not going anywhere, so it's all good. I appreciate you guys listening to me just curse and scream and rant and get pissed off at this knife. But it was well worth it. I really like to get a look inside and understand a knife, and I think I understand this knife perfectly now. You know, it does not want to be taken apart or have Loctite put in it. But fuck you, knife. I'm doing it anyway. Suck it. So, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I catch you later.